Hey, fire signs. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. I don't, so I'm doing some readings. So I'm just using my regular deck today, and we're going to clarify with the big deck that we used last week. I do have some new cards, and I can't wait for you guys to use them. I used them this morning, and I think everybody's going to really like the new deck, and it does come with these really cool oracles. But I'm not using them this week. This is just a general read for whatever. Okay, so let's see. I do want to put on this oil because I did notice that yesterday. I seemed a little more in tune. I don't know if it had something to do with it. It's like a essential oil for your third eye, and again, it's probably like placebo effect, guys, but who knows, right? Who knows? Let's start with Sagittarius. What do we want Sagittarius to know? Sun, moon, and rising. Sagittarius. Sun, moon, and rising. Oh. Looks like some of you guys had a breakup with a, yeah. Some of you guys may be going through a breakup or will be going through a breakup over the next few weeks. If you haven't already, I do see a pretty large argument. I feel like you got blamed for something wrongfully, and, you know, it's a pretty big burden. It's a pretty big burden for you, Sagittarius. I can see that here. If you are not romantically connected, this could be with a friend, could be with any sort of loved one, okay? This doesn't have to be romantic, but for the majority of you, I think this was romantic. I see more than one person sort of getting on your case, but yeah, I don't like it. I'm getting Gemini vibes. I don't know why that is. I do think you're gonna connect with a friend soon. Talk about, like, this would be somebody of the same sex as you. Talk about, like, you know, astral, cosmic, mysticism, things of that nature. Oh, Sagittarius, what is going on? What is going on? I do see some sort of fight breaking out. I'm gonna say it's around the full moon in Gemini. Maybe that's why I'm seeing Gemini. Looks like you're having to have to stick up for yourself. It doesn't look like it's going to be an argument that isn't necessary. Yeah, huge blowout. Huge blowout. Like I said, for many of you, you might be going through a breakup right now, and that's, you know, I think people are going to come at you over why it ended. I think that there's going to be a lot of issues, especially now that we're at the holiday seasons, and people are going to be like, well, where is your whatever? But for those of you that this is a friend or a relative, I think that a lot of chaos is going to sort of be created due to this drama. For those of you that work for yourself or just doing well in general, I do think that people are kind of judging you by that as well. Sort of like, oh, like you're too good for us, or, you know, why is your money more important than other people? You know, is that why you're single? Like, is that what caused your breakup? You know, something like that. I feel like that's going to be like a huge concern. You are working on your finances, Sagittarius, and that's okay. Like, it's not a big deal. I don't feel like you owe anybody an apology for it. I don't think you need to explain yourself to anybody. If there is somebody that you were reaching out to at some point, it looks like you guys aren't speaking now, but that you even considered maybe moving near or traveling to, I see that not happening due to your goals, really, is what it comes to. Yeah. This is going to be a disappointment, though, to you, because I do feel like if it doesn't start at least an argument, it's going to start a situation where this person's going to feel very, like, detached from you. This could have been somebody that you had a higher relationship with. I see the letter S and the number 2. Both of those would be relevant. Yeah, I can't. I guess that's all I'm seeing. This could have been, could be an Aquarius and or Pisces, okay, or somebody who's very spiritual or very unique or very odd or very weird. I do feel like the collapse of this situation is going to be very hard on you. You do have the 10 of Cups in reverse. Know that that person's very saddened. You can see tears in their eyes. I don't think you guys are really like walking away from this necessarily, because you do have the 8 of Cups in reverse, but it's sort of just like something somebody feels like they have to do. It's like, you know, enough is enough, or they can't handle it, or, you know, they're just emotionally detaching. If you're involved in any sort of court case, I see it going in your favor. I don't think it's going to be too financially draining either. I see somebody getting back in touch with their faith, whatever faith you are into. What else? What else? I am seeing a haircut, but I don't even want to say that because Courtney, we had this conversation about the haircut. So I don't know if like I'm accidentally seeing a haircut because we had a haircut conversation. Anyway, I will move on from that. Somebody might reach out to you soon, Sagittarius. This person's probably younger than you, a little bit like I don't know if I want to use the word aloof, or if I want to say like I don't know, they want to go out and do something, sort of like a get together, more than one person. It's not a date, it's like a get together, it's like a gathering of some sort. Okay, I do see that you'll go. It looks hey Ode, I'm reading. My kids are really weird. It looks like cold. It looks very cold wherever you end up going, okay? Sun, moon, and rising. Yeah, actually the gathering is going to be really beneficial to you. Whoever these people are that you meet with, I think that you're going to actually, it's not going to, how do I explain this? So whatever it is that you're manifesting right now, that's not how it's going to turn out. It's sort of like more. Yes, I do. Close that door. Okay. It's sort of like a more unexpected but beneficial outcome, I guess, to this gathering. Guys, I'm so sorry. My children are so loud today, like so loud. I always try to catch them when they're like down, you know, like they're not playing video games or whatever. But man, so whatever this is that happens for you guys, it's gonna fill your cup. It's gonna be very beneficial. It's gonna be like what you need. Again, it's not gonna happen the way you think it's going to happen. The outcome is gonna be very different, but it's gonna be very beneficial. Let's go. Decisions to be made. You really you really, I think, emotionally want to jump into something, but you have to decide whether or not it's the right thing. And it is a love connection, just to let you know. You might meet somebody new. This could be a past person, could be anything. I see their heart in the back. I see your heart in the front in your hand. I feel like the color red would be relevant. I think that it's like you are really tossing and turning over whether or not you should, you know, jump back into anything or jump into something serious. I do see somebody somebody doesn't like you. I don't even know if you know this or not. Somebody, it could be a water sign. I'm getting a male energy, but it doesn't have to be. They just really almost like despise you. It's like they, some sort of jealousy or almost like resentful energy around you. Don't worry. I feel like somehow this person's going to leave your life or they're going to move on and do something else soon, okay? Because you are moving on. And if you are in business, I see you getting a new business partner that is very solid, has the funds, going to make the commitments. If you are not, if you might be getting a new boss. If not, you might be meeting a new person. Again, this person's very solid, very does things for themselves. They're not looking, to be coddled. Though I'm not getting this as a romantic situation. For some of you it will be, but I really don't. I think with the majority of you, this is not. This is completely unrelated. It's going to be business related, okay, with all these coins. I really do think so. You might even be leaving one angry, business partner for a much better suited one. That would be the most likely thing to happen here. And again, it could just be a boss. Maybe you work for a company. It's just getting a better boss in general. I keep seeing a gold object of some sort. That's going to be relevant. Gold or copper object. It's going to be relevant. Collecting some money for something that you've been waiting to do. I think that else something you've been waiting to buy or something that's been on hold due to your finances is going to come forward. You might not. You might not actually. Let me clarify this really quick, Sagittarius. Yeah, honestly, you might end up having like buyer's remorse if it's something you want to buy or if it's an investment or whatever. So be a little bit careful because I know you've been waiting a long time to do this, but I feel like it's not going to work out exactly the way you planned. And when you realize that, you're going to be a little bit disappointed, okay? Just because, like I said, the finances are not going to be quite as good as you hoped. I can't see what it is. Like, if it's a trip, it's going to be like more expensive and you don't enjoy yourself. It's a house, it's going to have issues. If it's, an item, it's not going to be as good as you thought. Expect your financial abundance to also resolve a few family or friend issues you were having where you guys burned the bridge and now you guys are coming together once again to sort of like make amends. It doesn't mean you're going to work together again or hang out together or live together again. It just means that you guys are just going to be able to make amends and not have the drama anymore. You're meeting equally as well. For those of you that have left a romantic situation, I feel like your passion is gone with them. Even though you moved on, even though, you're at a distance from them, and it's obvious that you have other options and they have other options as well. It's like you just can't move away from the energy, okay? For those of you that are single and looking, I don't feel like you're meeting anybody that is like possessing that like passion that you're looking for. Okay, I feel like, you know, you you know what it is, or you've seen it before, or you've met somebody that does that for you before, and you're just looking for like that kind of connection once again. And even though you have these options, it's just not there, you know. You're just not getting that fire. 3 more cards and I'm going to switch decks. If you guys are going to meet family over the holidays, I do not actually see an argument happening, so that's good. But I also see somebody else drinking too much, or eating things that may affect them badly, or it's almost like being also the outcast at the gatherings. But again, not an actual argument, not something that you have to sit there and like go, oh God, I'm gonna fight with Aunt Beth. You know, it's just, it's gonna be, you know, just like not a comfortable situation, but again, nothing you have to like be fearful of. Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. Let me get my son to stop. Odin? Yeah. Can you keep it down? I'm doing reading. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry. I should have told them before I started. That was kind of stupid on my part. Sun, moon, and rising. Oh my gosh. Sagittarius, I do really think that anything that you've been going after is happening. There's so much growth, there's so much potential, and by spring you're going to be in a completely different place, okay? Like something that you can't even fathom right now. You know, it's not something you can even potentially visualize, but it's there. For those of you that are soul searching, I also feel like you're going to be in a completely different place that way. And you will have extra funds, just to let you know, by spring, in order to do things that you really wanted to do, these creative ventures. This, you know, maybe you're going on some sort of soul searching journey as well. Like whatever it is, you're going to be able to fund this and get things done and the way you wanted to. For some of you, you may even just stop your financial pursuits, to be honest with you. For a lot of you, you may just focus on like adventures or hobbies or things of that nature for a while, okay? I see a possible air sign reaching out to you. They might be looking for money you owe them, or asking for money, or ending some sort of business connection with you, something of that nature. Somebody from your family may be asking for money as well. This would be somebody who actually needs it, okay? Again, you're pulling Pisces energy, so else you have Pisces in your chart, or you're dealing with a Pisces. I do see you getting out, Sagittarius. I do see you getting out, you know, in gatherings, more gatherings than you usually do. A circle is relevant. I don't know why. Could be a ring. It looks like a circle. I won't say a ring. Okay, let me get now. Okay, so I said I wouldn't use the new cards, but I do want to pull from these new oracles for you really quick, because I did them this morning and they're like really incredible. So give me 3 oracles for Sagittarius, and then we will end this. 3 oracles for Sagittarius. Primordial, excuse me. I have no idea what that even is, so I'm going to have to look that up. And the circle again. You have a circle again. Somebody's doing woodworking. Somebody's doing, what is that? Guys, I don't know what this means, so I'm going to have to look it up. Not a clue. And it's in the reverse. So if anybody knows what it is, there you go. But I'm seeing the circle again. I'm seeing this disc. I don't know if somebody's getting into, like I said, woodworking, or what is that other thing? It's like 3D printing maybe, or I don't know, new creative pursuit it looks like. Definitely does. I want to get one more just because I have no idea what a square piece of wood is for, like, seriously, for an oracle. Like, I almost feel stupid pulling that. Like, that's weird. Okay. And that's your other one. Okay. I actually pulled this for a Sagittarius this morning, so that's funny. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the oracles minus that piece of wood. And enjoy your day.